Hello, welcome y'all. Today we're gonna do our weekly 1 game in 1 hour jam. Yep, every week at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Fridays, we come here and try to make a game together in 1 hour. Not just one game, multiple games. There's links in the description box if you want to join along with us or just check out the cool games that people made. So yeah, today is a special jam. I'm gonna go over for the next like 7-8 minutes or so what this jam is about. If you're watching it after the live stream, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. You're welcome to skip ahead to when the jam gets started. I'm gonna do my game creation, and then in a second stream after that, I'm gonna check out everyone else's entries, so I can't wait to do that. But yeah, we need to decide on a topic, so if we got topic suggestions in the chat, I will put them in, but there's a little bit of a twist. At the end of every month, on the first Friday, not the first Friday, the last Friday, the first Friday at the end of the month, the last Friday of the month, we do an iterate jam. Yeah, we do an iterate. I know you can't skip ahead. The people watching after, come on. So there's an iterate jam today. So what that means is if you have made a game for today's jam, or not today's, for if you've made a game for this jam ever, then you have to iterate on one of those entries. And we're going to use the topic that you guys suggest to influence how we iterate on that. If you have never made a game for our jam before, then you're just basically gonna go ahead and make a game for the first time using the topic that we come up with. So let's see what y'all have been suggesting. Are we gonna spin it? Remember, today is an iterate jam. So start thinking about what game you want to iterate on. And please tell us which one or what changes that you have made once you get that done after the hour. Okay. So let's start putting in some ideas for a topic. There's our wheel. There is our editing spot. Okay, good. We got everything together. Here we go. What did you guys suggest? We got so many people in the house. We got Candace, we got Dungeon Martian, Dark Rose, and Henry. Hit a thumbs up. All you guys are here. If you haven't pressed that like button, it'll help more people see this live stream and bring glory to the things that we do here on this day. So thank you for thumbing it up. Jean-Michel is here. We got Aero Yankee. Welcome back. Good to see you. Kai Guy, Gary Big Toes. Neil is here. Ocean is here. Have to. Yes. Well, yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would be nice. You don't have to. If you want to make a new game, Ocean, if you guys can decide amongst yourselves, but in my opinion, yeah, you can make a new one if you want. But I think that's an important skill to learn. So look, I'm not here to mandate, you must do it this way, right? Like literally this jam is supposed to be for you guys. What do you guys want to get out of this jam and stuff like that? So if you want to get out of something new from it, then you should do that. But I think it's a cool opportunity, and I strongly encourage you to take it. Let's put it that way. All right, so topic suggestions. Stop, we gotta hurry up. Orbital, what the frick does that even mean? What is an orbital maze? What? I don't know what that is. Is that like a thing? Does that exist in the world as a thing? An orbital maze. Wow, it is a thing. What is it, the thing that it is? What in my life could that mean? What? This is very confusing. I almost feel like we're going to do injustice to it. What is an orbital? How about you can just interpret that however you want? All right, you can interpret that however the heck you want. All right, we gotta hurry up. We are running out of time. That is one wild topic idea. I don't think I've ever thought of those words together in my life. Record, whoa, or record. Interesting. Any theme, any theme from this. Okay, that's a joke. Illiterate? What are these suggestions this week? I don't know about that one. No text. How about that? No text. I don't know, like illiterate? What? Progression. Oh, I like that. Yes, I love an ironic one as well. Good. Topic free. Oh, nice. Fall damage. Oh, I like that. Combat. Wow. All right, we got one more. Do we still have another topic in here somewhere? Do we still have another topic? Bouncing. I love it. Yeah, I don't think we've done bouncing. All right, there we have got it. Colors, you're not British, that's okay. We've already got enough, although, I don't know about orbital maze, guys. Record concerns me. It seems a little too difficult, if I'm being honest. I feel like that's gonna throw a lot of people off. Can we do colors? I'm gonna pop, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. It wasn't a joke. A wild card within the bounds of what themes we have. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're running out of time, so maybe next time. All right, here we go. We're spinning it. So this is your sub theme and the main theme, combat. So, all right, combat. No, that is a cool idea. But it wasn't gonna land on that anyway. So here we go. Well, it might have. Who knows? We'll never know. Combat. I like this much better than whatever orbital maze means. So iterate / combat. That's what you got to choose from today, y'all. Iterate / combat. All right. So what that means is if you're going to iterate on a game that you've done before, you can choose to implement combat. I would say it would be nice if you did, but I kind of don't want to. So, you know, it's kind of it's up to you. And then, but it would be nice, you know, we'll appreciate you for implementing it if you do, right? And then as for people who have never made a game before for this jam, combat is solidly your topic. So the rules, by the way, are nothing NSFW. That's very important. Also, please, if you wouldn't mind, make sure that you don't add music that you didn't make during the jam. If you did make it before the jam, promise me that it's copyright free, and it will remain so. Another important thing to keep in mind is that you need to do the topic stuff. We kind of talked about that. Even if you just allude to the topic, that's good. That's great. You can use assets that you've made before, that you've bought, whatever. That's totally fine. No problem. All right. I don't know what those words mean. Listen to me. If you made the music, you're good. If you made it before the jam, please promise me it's going to be copyright free. Is AI allowed? Yes. Yes, AI is allowed. But, you know, it would be nice if you disclosed it, I guess. All right, here we go. We got our topic, combat. Let me update it here. Combat, save that. And then I'm going to pop this in the chat. Topic, combat. Oh, my internet's being goofy today. Yeah, it's kind of stormy outside, so I'm not terribly surprised. So if you notice the stream quality dropping a little bit, that is something to think about. So I'll keep an eye on the internet. It seems kind of okay, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. All right. I think that is pretty good everywhere. How much time is left? An AI-based game? Last year was, yeah, there was. And there's someone who submitted like 3 games in these jams that are completely actually made by AI, which is pretty cool. Like an AI generated the game itself, which is really wild. All right. How much time, how badly did I do? Okay, minus 11 minutes, that's not bad. Maybe I could see that in a more, I don't know, comprehensible form with a time remaining. Okay. Oh, why does it look like that? Why can't I read it? Oh, because it's long, but it's not that many letters. Okay. Let me adjust this. Oh dear, this is not whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't need that. When is it? Usually that tells me the countdown, basically. That's what that tends to do. We'll just look at it right here. 57 minutes remaining. So I'm going to add, let's do 55 minutes. I like to give myself a little bit less time than we actually have. So that way I don't get as surprised. It's a little trick I do, and it always works. Okay. There's my timer back there. Now you see it. Now it's down there. Let's get this out of the way. All right, here we go. So not last week, but the week before that, Fright Night was the topic. This is the game that I'm going to choose to iterate on. It turned out like this. So you play as this alien head. It's not really alien. It's supposed to be a monster. And then Fright Night was the topic for this one, and what you did was you just like ran into these little non-monsters, I guess, and then they turn into monsters when the number counts down. And I have some ideas of how it can be better. Now, I wouldn't say it really has combat. I wasn't thinking that it would, but I could add combat in. That's a possibility. I actually, it might work. We'll see. So there was another aspect to this, which was that a friend of mine was going to help me add assets into this game, but I ran out of time and I wasn't able to implement them, and they weren't set up in like the way that I just needed them to get them in quickly. So I want to do justice to that this week, and I want to put those assets. You can see this just like blocks and crap, but no, we want some nice stuff in the background. So this is what I'm iterating on, my Fright Night game where you're a monster who's scaring people into becoming monsters. That's this, and that's what I'm going to build on. I could add some combat. Let me sketch this out just a wee bit here. So I'm gonna pull up ye ol' MS Paint. Now we already have the game, it already exists, so there's not like really much to think about. But what I will do, let's say, let's just do some text. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it texty. So I'm gonna say, not in black color, because that won't help me. I will say, add assets, add fancy assets. That's a main thing. And then here's what I want. What I want is when you scare one of them for the first time, right? So that sits there, it's got like a number 5 on it. But like, what if you scare them for the first time and they start running, right? And they're moving all over the place and you got to chase them down. Not all over the place, but just around. I don't know how that's going to be hard. I admit that's going to be difficult, but that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have them running around, right? And then perhaps, maybe, if they run into you, they hurt you. They could have like an attack, maybe, and they're trying to like fight you off. Maybe. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it, but that's a maybe. So I want to say, scaring makes them run. Okay, that's that. And then maybe combat. Maybe they fight back. So that's my plan. That's what I'm gonna try to do today, adding on to this Fright Night game. All right, so first step, let's do the assets. Neil is making their first ever 2D game in Unity. Nice. Let's pull up. Okay, so I have some concerns. So one of the reasons why I wasn't able to implement these a couple weeks back was because this person doesn't use Godot, right? Who made these? I didn't make these. Someone else made these during the 1 hour jam time frame, which is cool. But it's really hard to communicate during that time. So they didn't know that Godot doesn't work well with FBX. It does in the newer version. It works a lot better. I don't have the newer version. Well, I do, but not for this. It's a long story. Don't worry about it. The point is, their files were not cooperative with my version of Godot for these game jams. So I needed it to be a .blend file, which they have now given me a .blend file. So that's good. That's good. If I open this up, but I have a feeling it's not going to quite be exactly what I need. So if I open this up here as a new inherited scene, let's look at this tree, for example. I want to be able to set a different color for the trunk. Yeah, there's only one material on here. So if I set a color, okay, so that's the other thing. That's not a big deal though. Let's make it a pink tree. It's a pink tree. So there is the lighting left in there from Blender. Not a big deal. I can remove that. But that was what was making that look funny. But you can see it's all one color. So if I want to separate these like polygons that make up the trunk from the tree, I have to go do that in Blender manually. So they're all going to just be one solid color. The pumpkin, it's going to be one solid color, which obviously not ideal. So yeah, I guess we're going to open this up in Blender and get these fancy assets sorted out. So let's do it. Okay, this is the right file. Pop and open Blender. We're gonna do this. So I don't know about the combat thing. I mean, if it's running around, I don't know. That's gonna be That's definitely gonna be something. That's definitely gonna be something. Unity is still installing, you're in danger. You got it. Neil, you have to plan ahead of time if you're going to use something like Unity. Hylies, hope you don't mind, but I had a quick look into your Godot 4.3 export issue. It looks like your player node has a child called human00_.blend, which is causing the export issue. What? Really? Oh, now, wait a minute. Are you talking about... Okay, I'm Dormouse. I have a lot of questions. Are you talking about the game jam, or are you talking about my main project? If you're talking about the main project, I don't know what problem you're referring to. If you're talking about the game jam, that isn't in... It shouldn't... Is it? Wait, is it in here? Hold on. Is it? It is in here! Well, maybe you're right. Maybe that is what's causing the problem. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because oh, thank you for looking. Yeah, because there was a past jam, basically the mining jam, where I made a whole game, and when I went to export it from 4.3, the game was just like broken in so many ways, and I couldn't figure out why. Dormouse, you figured out why? That's awesome. Well, okay. I mean, I will give you a virtual hug and note that in my brain. I can't deal with it now, but I am very excited to deal with that. Thank you. I give you good karma. Here it is. The karma is for you. Wow. Thank you. I will look into that very much so. Wow. I guess I mean, I don't think I need it. I can just get rid of it. It's not the end of the world. Wow. How cool. Thank you. All right. Well, let's continue on then. Love this community. I just love this community. How am I going to remember that? I might remember that. I doubt I'll forget it because every single week I got to open up 4.2 again because I don't feel like dealing with anything else. All right. So. Obviously, this is pink right now. That's because the materials are a little more complicated than whatever. They don't have, basically, it's not complicated. It's that I don't have the source materials here, but I don't care. I don't need them. All right. So let's make a new one. And this is going to be green. That would be nice. And then I'm going to open up this. Thank you so much, Dormouse. I really do appreciate it. Now, I know my internet is a little goofy today, so hopefully the stream won't be too insufferable. But we just got a lot of storms. We got a lot of storms right now. That should be up at 9,000 kilobits per second, plus or minus 1,000. But it's dipping a lot. But there's really not much I can do because there'll be storms outside. There's like a hurricane happening in the United States. And so, you know, what am I going to do? All right, so the way this is going to get fixed is I got to come down here. But thank you for bearing with me, guys. I appreciate it. I hope it'll be okay. What I got to do is I got to select all of these faces and stuff and change them to a nicer one. There's a hurricane near you. Yeah, it's like the entire US almost is being... Oh wait, there's an easier way to do this. Select similar, right? How do I select similar? Select similar, I don't know. Area. Nice. Oh yeah. Who's been watching Blender shorts with tips? I have. All right, so let's get a brown one in here. And then, to be honest, I don't really need to make it that colorful here. I'm going to change it when we get into Godot anyway. But what's going to happen is Godot is going to say, oh, look, there's 2 different materials on here. Feel free to change those. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to come in here. And we're going to set... It doesn't even matter. I don't even need to make like a non-pink. I could literally come in here and pick this orange one, right? And that, for a 1-hour game jam where I got to hurry up and do a ton of other things, yeah, this is the way to do it. Doesn't matter what the colors are here. Yeah, I know the internet is wobbling. I know there's literally... so the stream is going to be iffy. The stream is going to be iffy because... both of my internets are not good right now. We have 2 separate internets because my partner and I both do like virtual stuff, and you know, we need separate internet so we don't stump on each other, and we don't have great internet in this area. And both of them are having problems today, unfortunately, because of the weather all around this great nation. I'm sorry, when I said great nation, I meant it sarcastically. If you're an American, you probably heard it as sarcastic. If you're not an American, you might have just been like, ew, she just said it's a great nation. No. I promise you, I'm just kidding. So let's get a different, whoops. Okay, yeah, that's not, okay. You know what? I'll just make a new one. All right, there we go. 3 different colors on there. That's what I need. And then here. So yeah, so both of the internets are bad because of the weather, and there's really not much I can do about it. I love this topology. Pixel Tuner, you're such a great asset creator. Pixel Tuner is the name of the person who made these assets for us, which is awesome. And I just never got to implement them, and it's time to do it. I'm doing way more details than I probably need, but I don't know. I really want to do justice. I felt guilty, honestly, that I wasn't able to add these in last week. Oh, that was such a mistake. That's okay. No, it's not. Look, invert. Bam! Let's go. Who's got some Blender skills? Okay. And then we'll make these that color. Done. Beautiful. Different colors. All right, one more to go. So yeah, if you're watching it after the live stream, you might see some like skips, but honestly, not a lot of you are watching it after the live stream anymore, which is fine. So you know what? I think we'll be all right. Okay, but yeah, it's unfortunately it's while we're live that we'll see the most problems. Okay, beautiful. I love it. We can just invert that material and give it something else or whatever. Duplicate, add this, assign. Done. Wacky, but works. All right, so now I'm going to save that. SBAC can't join today because you need to work for a jam that ends tomorrow, but you'll check the results. Very good. Thanks for stopping in, SBAC. Good luck with the other jam. You got this. XYRMX is back. I don't know you. Do I know you? I don't remember. Your name doesn't jump out at me, but I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. All right, these look a lot better besides the very silly colors. Let me just get that light out of there and that camera out of there. Save it. You're Muhammad. You're always changing your name. Welcome back, Muhammad, aka XYRMX. Good to see you. All right, that's updated. So now let's give the tree some proper colors then. I see that. Okay. Sure, that's giving tree right there. It's a little shiny. There's also, oh, it looks like there might be some like negative. Let me do this. Oh dear. That's a problem. Whoops. Whoops. All right, let's, wow, I mean, just flip the whole thing. The whole thing is just flipped the wrong way. We can fix it. It should be less see-through. Guys, I got new headphones. I don't have them yet. I use channel money, the money you guys have been giving to the channel. I only use it for stuff related to here, and I'm really sick of my freaking headphones sliding down constantly. Because look, these are held together with a binder clip. They are not a good pair. I got them for free. So I'm finally getting some new ones. All right, that looks better, but they don't come till next week. All right, so let's get this caught up with colors too. Would be nice if we could just use the same colors. So I'm even going to save this. Yep, I'm saving it. Jam Scenes Fright Night. We're going to say this is tree. Good. I probably should have said leaves. That sounds like a you problem. I forgot about. I'm here. What are you talking about? We had an experience. I know you. Come on. You should put your new pet in pet channel. It's a fish. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, do that. I want to see your new fish. We actually didn't add anything new onto here, and I probably could be fine without doing that. I'm obviously... See, this takes a lot of time. And so, you know, this is something that, you know, if I'm collaborating with somebody in the future on an entry, I'm going to be like, hey, can you make sure those materials are set on those things so I can do that? And then I don't have to do this. Oh, and then I want to save that trunk as well. So let's save this as tree trunk. Great. Now we open up this, add on the tree color, right? Same color, same tree. Very good. There's the trunk. So I ended up using an old camera that I have as a cat cam. However, that looks a little different. However, the cats aren't here, so I can't show you the cats. And they've been going in a couple different places. But you know that's pretty much a low priority, the cat cam, as far as like priorities go. I think that color is just fine. It's kind of on the lower end of priorities. I really would like to do a lot. I need to get a battery backup, actually. That would be good in case, you know, a storm knocks out things. All right, pumpkin color. No. I do. So the cat cam, I have a cat cam. There's just no cats there. So I used. Oh, it's actually the cat cam isn't loaded. Oh, it's unplugged. All right. So actually, I don't have the cat cam right now. But there's no cats, so it wouldn't matter. It'd just be a cam at that point. All right. We don't need to save no pumpkin color. Let's do the other color in here. We're gonna make that black. And then on the top, I'm getting a little overly detailed in here, but I really want to do justice to this, you know? I feel bad. Oh, and you know what? Done. Pumpkin. Love it. Done. Assets. Beautiful. I don't know about that orange color. It's just like, it's looking a little neon-y. It's giving neon-y. All right, that's fine. And then you know what else I don't like? I don't like this color. I don't like this color. Let's make this one unique. And I'm gonna make this a little more browny. A little brownier. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool, great. All right, so now we're gonna come back over here and let's put these in there. Dungeon doesn't know if they're gonna be able to submit. You're having the most bizarre bug you've ever experienced in your entire life? I mean, wow. What a time for that to happen. Seems like a non-ideal time. Now, I do already have these spatial context scenes. It would be kind of... No, just make new ones. Just make new ones. I'm going to delete all of these. 100... No, leave them in there because it helps me. All right. We're going to make a new node. And I'm going to call this scenery. Scenery. And then I actually want to design this a little bit in this scene. And we'll just make like an arrangement of stuff, perhaps. Tree. Cool. Okay, you don't want to move on that axis, or you do? Okay, good. Good. No, I'm good. I'm glad. So we're going to duplicate. Now, if you duplicate it, though, it's not going to be inherited. So I don't... This is the other thing, is it would be also helpful if... Here's what I'm going to do. It would be helpful too if these were all in separate pieces, because the way this person did it is they put it all in one, which they did make it separate until I did the blend thing. I am going to save this as. We're gonna call this wood stuff, and then let's make a new scene from this scene. Wood stuff, and then we're gonna make a new inherited scene from that, and then I'm gonna get rid of each of these. Oh, we can't. I can only hide them. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, you know what would actually be easy? Ah, dear God. All right. Well, I've already done it. It would have been easier if I actually separated them in. She is a mod. She is a mod now. She became mod. Yes, indeed. Let's put the thing that it is in the center. I should have separated these all out as different blend from the blend file. I should have separated them all out. Oh, make them all at the 0 position. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Let's come over here. Transform 0. Okay, save it. No, no. Ugh, I just overwrote the pumpkin. Save it. Right, so I need to make like a new scene. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. Okay, then I gotta open up. I am not doing this in the best possible way at all right now. Dang. All right, this is just what it is. New inherited. I kind of. You know what I'd rather do than this? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna actually save this as all woods. All right, I know this is really wacky, but it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard to collaborate with someone on this jam, especially when you don't get to communicate with them. So I don't blame them at all, but it adds to the confusion of everything. Okay, so we're gonna say this is all wood stuff. We're gonna drag it in as its own special instance, and then what I can do is I need to put this in the scenery node, and I'm gonna move this, you know, obviously back to be scenery. Rotate it around, right? Oh, everything isn't in the center. Can we put everything in the center? And what I'll just do is I'll hide and show stuff that I need is the way this is gonna go. That's at 0, 0. That's at 0, 0. Okay, that's all at 0, 0. Save it. Come back to the Fright Night. Don't know about combat, y'all. Come back to here, and then what I can do is say have editable children, and now if I want it to be a tree, it's a tree, that tree, or the fence. All right, beautiful. So I think fence is a really good one here. We actually do have a bunch of like invisible walls everywhere. Right there. So let's actually use the fence as the walls. Now that's what I call an idea. All right, I love it. So then I'll rename this to fence and then duplicate it, right? Now I've got fence. It's, you know, it's gonna be repetitive, but that's okay. It's just a fun little game. All right. You can, yeah, just be like that. I don't need these to be editable anymore, if I'm being honest. Oh, no, but if you do that, then their changes won't be saved. So, nope, you got to keep it like that. Duplicate all of those, drag it out, and we'll just keep doing that. We only need it to be as long as the level actually is. Oh, that's going to just expand them all. It's not going to collapse them. Oh, great, it didn't expand them. That's good. Okay, duplicate this. We'll just do one at a time for the rest of these. Duplicate, drag it out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like perfect. I love it when it's perfect. Okay, it's actually kind of horrifying, like what they're all just trapped in this fenced-in area. Why does instantiation work only when it wants to? Oh no, S-Back, it sounds like there's a lot of fun problems everybody's having. Dungeon is the worst bug they've ever encountered. Neil didn't even have Unity installed. And now you can't get things to instantiate. It's so real. That's some 1-hour game jam energy. At least it'll all be over soon. Whatever happens, it will all be over. I don't know, somehow that brings me comfort sometimes. Okay, let's bring a bunch. Your internet went out like 5 minutes ago. Welcome, Stoner Jesus. Yeah, my internet's been a little goofy. It's the weather. At least it is for us. The weather in the United States is a little uncertain. Luckily, it's not too bad. It's not like dangerous where I am, but you know, because it's all over, it's like affecting different systems and whatnot. Ariaki can't make it to this one after all. Oh, okay, Ariaki. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you again. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Okay, so there's all the fences. I mean, you know, I could add more fences. Oh, geez. I think we need to just call this... Here's what you should do, Lise. Instead of calling this scenery, I'm going to call this fences. fences. And then I can duplicate that, right? And then we can look at the other set of walls. Iterate day is so fun because you know there's always still going to be a game at the end. Okay, there you go. More fences. Get rid of the walls. I don't know how that's going to look. Let me see. What does this look like? Where am I at? Do tell, please. Whoa, it's kind of wacky. They kind of stand out a little too much. I think I would like to adjust the colors on there just a bit. Which color is this? This is the trunk. Probably I would want all the trunks to be a more gentle color as well. So let's pull down that saturation, maybe darken it. It feels like it's standing out too much. Because what I really want to be the focus is the gameplay stuff, not the fences. The fences kind of need to fade into the background a bit. Nice. And then as for this, let's bring these bolts down a bit too. They just really stand out way more than I could have ever wanted them. Now that's not going to show up in this runtime because I created a new resource to do that. Nice, good. Beautiful. All right, there we go. We got fence in the background. Doesn't stand out too much. Beautiful. And it's the walls. I love it. All right, trees. So if I want to put the trees back there, you see how long this takes. Like it's also why there was no way I was gonna have time to do this. It's just it's too hard. It's too hard, generally speaking. Okay, so what else do I want? I want trees in there. So let's make a new node for trees. You're never sure you'll get something done. It do be like, I mean, even for me, like last week, I didn't have an entry. I didn't have an entry last week. I tried, but I didn't finish it. It's so real. And it's so okay as well. This is going to be trees 1. Now, okay, yeah. Okay, great. So I'm going to actually paste a fence in there, except we're gonna edit it to be a tree. So we'll show the tree and we'll hide the rest of it. I don't know that I have time. I should really work on another mechanic soon. Like I really want to put everything in there. I do. But like if we get enough in there, I feel like I did my best, and that's something. Okay, so there's a tree. Beautiful. This is tree. And then I will duplicate that tree and we'll move it around a bit. I don't think we really need to rotate it. They look the same rotated. Put one in the back, you know, just like give it some variation. It's different. What do you mean it's the same tree? It's different, you know? And this one's a little smaller. It's different. No, you need to scale the whole thing. If you're gonna scale it, scale the whole thing. Look at that. That's a totally different tree. You can tell because of its size. That's how you know it's not the same. Just saying. Oh, we already duplicated it. All right, delete this one. Come over here. Let's move it. Another nice tiny one. Love it. Oh, and that one's just behind another tree. Here, let's put that over here. Duplicate that. We got another small one. Give me a big one. Give me a super big one. Let's put it over here. Scale it up. Big tree. Duplicate it. Too big tree. Don't put it in on the end, please. Please. So that way we can like kind of do that maybe. It's gonna look a little obvious, the repetition, but that's okay. All right, so then I want to select all the trees that I've made so far, duplicate them across. I could do this in a lot of different ways. This is how I'm gonna do it for now. Obviously, you know, there's so many ways this can be done. I know. All right, flip this, flippy dippy, sure. Something like that. Make sure that angle kind of makes sense. Looks great. I could put another tree type in there, but I'm a little afraid. I mean, what you could do, Lise, actually, yeah, if you wanted, you could duplicate this whole trees section. I think that's going to be a lot of effort, but I could come through and just change each one to a different tree. Oh, I can't wait to use the new headphones. Oh my God. Oh, I've had Kai Guy's message up there for like 10 years. Okay, so this is gonna take a second, but I'm gonna switch each tree to be a different one, to be the other one. I don't have time for the pumpkin. I want the pumpkin. Maybe next time maybe next iterate jam, maybe. It's tough because if we only do the iterate jam once a month, you know, it's like, do I want to keep iterating on the same one every month? Or, you know, do I want to keep it mixed up? If I keep it mixed up, the progress only goes so far. All right, and then we take this and we flippy dippy around, right? And we adjust it. Now we got some tree variety. Look at that. Variety for days. So many trees. All right, we got trees, baby. Wow. Oh, it looks good. I got to get rid of the other little stuff, but it looks great. I love it. They're a little far away. They could be a little closer, I think. So let's do that. I'm going to collapse this. I've got like an extra tree node that I could probably stand to. Here, just put it in there. Bam. And then I'm going to scooch that forward. Do not want it to be interfering with the fence. Looks okay. And then our spatial context can finally take a hike. Wherever it is. My God, this node tree. Context there. All right. Do I want the ground to be different? Yeah, but that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort. Dungeon Martian figured out their problem. Let's go. Rigid bodies really don't like having their position set. Oh, interesting. Maybe if you deal with like their if you like have their velocity be 0 and then move them and then activate their velocity again, that might help. But yeah, that is risky business. Your iterate is a significantly harder challenge than you thought it was. Totally. Oh, dude, iterate. I mean, maybe you're just saying like mine in particular, but that just reminds me, like in general, I mean, that's so real. Is feeling like, you know, oh, it's iterate. I have so much time. I don't have to make something. But like, yeah, you know, still can be difficult. Good night, S-Back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can let me know next week. We also do another jam, or not a jam, but another stream later. I know you're going to bed, but if you join for free on the Patreon, you can join the queue for that, and I'll check out your thing later tonight if you want me to check it out on stream or something. But yeah, whatever. Show me when you're ready. Whatever. Good night. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out, S-Back. All right. And for jamming with us. All right, so that's good. So now that I've got that, I could add some more assets, but let's just say that is for now done. I am happy to say that. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna say it with a green check mark. Add fancy assets added. Scaring makes them run. Nice. You have to use the integrate forces function and a flag as a band-aid and some way to know when all the relevant bodies have been reset. Dang, that's a lot, right? You gotta do all these like workarounds. I am so sorry. Okay, so let me revise how some of I'm going to dig into the code right now, and I'm probably going to find out all kinds of things that aren't as simple as I like to think. I'd like to think, indeed, that these little hikers running around wouldn't be hard. Let's find out how hard it might be. So right now, their number appears above their head as a label 3D all the time. I would kind of like it to not be visible here at first. SBAC had some ideas that you'll not have the time to do, but you'll have the whole week after the end of the jam to add them. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I love that you want to keep working on your idea, because that's a great thing that can come out of this short jam, is sometimes you're like, wait, I like what I got started. I can't finish the whole thing, but I'm glad I got started. Nice. I can't wait to see where that goes, SBAC. Yes. Dungeon's just gonna call it. Oh no, good luck to all the other entrants. Oh, Dungeon, I'm so sorry. But like, that's also really cool. Like, you've got 20 minutes left, and instead of just like banging your head against the desk, you're like, look, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna save myself the frustration. That's a really healthy choice. Nice. You posted a couple of videos of your trouble in live chat. All right, yeah. Well, I mean, if you join the queue in the gameplay stream we're going to do after this, I'd be happy to spend some time engaging with what you came up with. Whatever you came up with, you know, is something I want to check out, period. Like it's okay not to finish it. It feels bad, but I want to try to make you feel as good about that as possible. I do. All right, because it's hard to do anything. All right. So if I want it to be invisible at first in the ready function, I'm going to say label visible equals false. And then I want to say that the first time it takes damage. Now, how does it take damage? The HP, oh, something else is removing its HP. I guess the player is removing its HP? Let's see. Where does that happen? Where does that happen? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't understand. How does it take damage? How does it take damage? Let me do a search for HP, I guess. Somewhere that's being set. Detectable area. Ah, okay. Oh, the player area is what it is. Okay, great. So if the area is in group hiker, attacking true, -1. So we want to also say label visible equals true. Sorry. Area label visible equals true. So hopefully what that'll mean is those little numbers won't be above their head until you start attacking. Okay, that worked immediately not. Cool. Invalid get next area on label. Oh, we got to go up a level. Get parent. I should have known. All right, there we go. Visible lead. Just visible. Just visible. I'm a little afraid of what that AD ever meant. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Bam. All right, so there you see the number appear right away. I would even say give the hiker 6, so that way it starts out at 5. Okay, then I want them to also start running. So I'm going to say variable running equals false. All right, that's going to be false. And then I'll type it. Boolean. Let's type this too. We're getting fancy up in here. In the physics process, I want to say if running, you know, something's going to happen. Run. So let's go back to that other script here. And we want to say if the area is in group hiker, then area get parent running becomes true. Good. Excellent. All right. Now, what is running? Well, we can make sure I'm sure it's going to print it, but it's going to print it a lot. There it is. Run, 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 run. Okay, lots of runs. Good, good, good. And so what I want that to be is going to be a little hard. I'm not sure. I mean, there's so many ways I could do this. You know, I kind of want to do an animation. I don't know. I think it's going to be easiest. You know? I think that's going to be easiest. And you know what would be even easier is if I did a signal, right? Like, what if we just create a signal? So what if I say, there's so many other ways to do signals. I'm going to do this in a weird way, and I know this is weird. Signal, run. Okay, and then, oh, we need to do that, not there. Signal, run. Run, connect, on run. I don't want this to be in the physics process, that's all. On run, and this is never really going to be false, so I'm not too worried about it. in other regards. So instead of running true, forget that. I'm going to say area get parent run emit. So emit that signal and stuff. As for the run, I'm going to say let's play an animation. That feels risky, but I think it's going to be the least hazardous. I could be wrong about that. We need to make sure we move the area 3D. We got to move a lot because we don't want to move the top level. We need to move the stuff below it, which is a little messy. That's a little messy. You know what would be, okay, this is going to be messy, but what I'm going to do, not that messy, just like it could be, there could be problems. I'm going to add a node 3D child in here. And we're going to call this hiker moves. I don't know. And I'm going to put all of this stuff, 100% of these things in there. That's the collision. We're going to be moving the collision. Danger. No, it'll be fine. Well, it's not that dangerous. But then what I have to do is I have to add hiker moves before each of these because now this is incorrect. So the area 3D is actually hiker moves area / area 3D. So I got to put this in front of here. The get parent paths just changed. I don't think they did. I don't think they did because the parent is still the hiker. Oh, you're right. You're right. It has to be get parent, get parent. You're right. Boo. Thank you. I was kind of forgetting about that. Yeah, good call. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Dear God, get parent. Nightmare. It's nightmare stuff is what that is. You just have this as label 3D. You know what? Whatever. Just do it. Let it happen. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to come back to the player script then. Area get parent. Let's just put it on each of these. And Godot just crashed. Wow, that's hard to do. That's a rare thing. That's a rare thing. Oh, I forgot to create the on run here. Pass. Don't worry about it right now. Dang, Candace. I am so friggin' sorry. Get parent, get child. 1. Oh, shoot. You're right. You're right. Invalid get index run on base node 3D hiker.gd. Wait, is that true, though? Oh, I put the signal in the wrong place. Whoops, the signal is on itself. That's pretty funny. Oh, that was a joke. Okay, that's what I thought. I guess I kind of do. I guess it would make sense to put the signal elsewhere, but no, actually it wouldn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All I gotta say is run emit. Okay, try it again. Try it again. I get the joke, right? Because it's so many things, it's ridiculous. All right, great. So there it's going, beautiful. What happened? Invalid index HP on base node 3D. Ah, another get parent I forgot to add. Get parent. But the reason why I'm doing that is so I can animate that node on top. That's why I'm doing it that way. All right, make sure that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, this is an interesting little laggy lag there. All right, great. So now if I wanted to move, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add an animation player in here. Okay, and this animation player is going to animate this hiker hauling A. Now, which way? Now, it's probably going to always run the same way. I mean, I could get it to run a different way, but I don't really have time to do that right now. So we're just going to say it goes one way. Where? How far? I don't know. Probably too far. Let's do 20. It's a really far way, but that's okay. Well, you don't want it to start there, right? You want it to start at the middle. And let's say it takes 10 seconds. That's a long time. Let's set it at 20 keyframe. That's way too long. Is it? I think it's a little too long. Let's do 6 seconds, all right? And then I want it to go all the way back the other way. This is, there's a way to, there's a smart way to do this. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head because I'm stressing because the clock is really ticking. I haven't done a pre-submission either, which I should really do. Okay. I guess I should update my old one, shouldn't I? That would probably make the most sense. All right, so it goes there, it comes back. And then we want this to be a looping one. So, I mean, it's gonna be weird, all right? There's no doubt about it. This is Weird Town. But that's the way it's gonna be. All right, great, beautiful, it runs. So, back on the hiker script, not on the hiker script, on the player's script, which is horrifying. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Well, no, it's fine. We can fix it. Could change the top level to a body and just use the built-in position velocity stuff. Pfft. Heck no. What? What? Maybe. That sounds like a mistake. See, you're very like, hey, make everything a rigid body. And I'm like, make nothing a rigid body. Unless I have to. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not saying that wouldn't work. It just sounds like, when I start thinking about rigid bodies, I think about problems. And I get scared, very scared. All right, so back on the hiker script. But I love that we all have different ways of doing it. I want to connect. Oh, dear God. Is the player even like a thing? Oh, my God. We haven't even set up the player. Oh, my God. Oh, dear God. All right, so I need to come back over here. Yeah, but see, it's still a body. I don't want to mess with bodies. Fun to play with and scary to, yeah, especially in a jam like this. It's too risky to me. Class name player. I've done it and I've so far always regretted it. They're awesome. No, they're awesome. I have to agree with you on that at least. Player dot run connect on run. Okay, so then here is where we say func on run, animation player play run. Okay, all right, go. Do the thing, huh? What are you talking about? What you want about then? Can I find member run in base player? Are you quite sure? Because I think it's there. Player. Oh, it's not. Did you just get rid of the sig? Oh, it's on the area. Dear God. Dear God. Oh, God. All right. Jesus. Okay. Frick. All right. Take that out. We got to go to the detectable area on the player. Oh, my God. Detectable area. This needs a class name. Oh, it does have a class name. What the freak? What in the freak face? Okay, come over here. I didn't even know it was already ready for me. Okay. Detectable area. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You cannot find, okay, but now you're just being ridiculous. Now you're just being ridiculous. It is right there. It is right there. Signal run. I see it. I know it's there. So I have to think you should know that it's there as well. Please, God, what are you on about? Cannot find member run. Are you quite sure about that? What? Wait, why does it not see it? Okay, I actually have no idea what to do there. I don't know what to do there. Well, we're gonna have to do this a little differently. Put it on the messenger then. Look, I don't know. I think it should just be there. That's what I think. But it doesn't think so. So I'm gonna have to go friggin' get it. Run, emit. Where did we do that? Here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Why can't I see it? Why is it? Where is it? Why is it not? There it is. We need to say messenger.run. I don't know why. I don't really care. But I gotta make it work. Signal run. This is where I usually do my signals. I was trying something different and it got bad. Hiker. Okay. No problem now. It sees it now. It sees it now. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they all start running. No, not all of them. Just one of them. Right. So, oh, okay. Whoops. Oops. So it has to check to make sure it's the one that got seen. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so on the player, which is the detectable area, when it emits run, it needs to include with that the area, right? And then over here on the hiker, we want to say area, and we say if area is set to self, no, not self. Oh, it's already called area. We're gonna say detected. If detected is set to area, then play run. All right, come on now. Come on now. Uh-oh. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, yeah. I can get rid of that. Gone. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam! Yes, they be running. And you got chasing. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's too hard. They're too fast. They're so fast. Oh, God. We need like a boost. You need to be able to boost. What in the world? Oh, that's difficult. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? It kind of creates an interesting game. Oh, I kind of wish there was a boost that we could do. I don't think I can do a boost in 2.5 minutes. Look, I'm already going to be late in other ways. Oh, man. And the boost would have to like happen and then go back to normal. I do not think I could add that in this time. So I think it just has to be that chaotic. I think that's the way it's going to be. All right, project export. Web. This is a new version of Fright Night. We need to come to resources. Oh, dear God. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, all of those things. Yes, correct. That's right. That's absolutely correct. You got it. And then, yes, Fright Night. Wow. All those look really good. And then all woods. It'll already do all that. You don't have to check that, but that's okay. All right. Good, good, good. This might actually be fine. All right. Wow. I can't believe that's the last one that exported. I'm confused, but I'm not going to complain. All right. Save it as a new export. Godot crashes last minute. How great. Yes. Oh no. Godot. Dang. It's been a night for everybody. Dear gosh. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this. So I'm thinking what I do is I find, oh God, what did I call it? Monster converter. What did I name the last one? Monster Spreader. Monster Spreader is the game that I'm submitting. I forgot to tell you guys about you guys know about pre-submissions? I only see one entry so far. Pre-submissions, if you haven't done a pre-submission, do it. Because if you don't finish your game before that 3 minutes is up down there, if you don't finish your game, guess what? You can still update it after the jam ends. So you can have no game file right now, but you can submit an empty project. And then when the time runs out, you can add your project to that submission if you want to get in on the submissions. Just so you know, the game dev hex season is upon us. So I just thought you should know that. All right. So submissions, right? So I thought I submit. Didn't I just submit it? What are you talking about? Itch. What are you talking about? Oh, there's 7 entries. Never mind. You guys are on top of it. All right. So there we go. That's my entry. Now I need to update it. I just needed to refresh it. You guys are on top of it. You guys know how this works. We're going to upload the file. So I'm going to come to my jam template. Jam scenes. What is it called? What did I call it? Fright Night? Export. Select all. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 7-zip. No, what did I just do? No, don't open everything in Notepad+. Thank God Notepad+ puts it all in one window. That could have been a disaster. All right. Not export to. Let's delete the old export. And zip that up into a fresh one. Mofo, I just burned my finger. What an eye, what an eye. It's the hex is upon us. Oh my gosh, that's actually very scary. Is this real? All right. There we go. And I want to say, oh, dang it. You know what I forgot to add? Oh my God. I forgot to add so that when time runs out, you can't move anymore. I forgot all about that. Uh-oh. So you can still cheat at this game. Controls normal. I need like a controls off. Shoot. Oh, I don't actually know what to do. I could like pause it, but then we got problems. Oh dear. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? You could make the player. What if we do the player mode pausable, right? Oh gosh, dang it. What if the player gets deleted? How about that? Do it. Do it. I'm gonna be a little late, but dude, I have to add this. I have to fix this. If time shown is less than or equal to 0, I know this is so ridiculous. Can we do game over? Don't we have a game over? But it doesn't work. Oh, if end on 0. What is if end on 0? What is that? Does that work? Is that a real thing? End on 0 is off? Turn it on. Well, that's the problem. I already set it up. All right, so we'll see. I don't know. I don't actually know if end on 0 works, but I think it does. So we're just going to export it again. Camera, just turn off the camera. That's actually really awesome. I like that. But I think I might have a solution. Everyone understand? Thank you, Stoner. I do be streaming and working on this at the same time. So thank you for reminding me that that's probably true. But you know, and especially all of you guys get extra time. You know what? You make a compelling point. I never get extra time, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, we're gonna... I like the extra challenge. All right, did I get combat in here? Not quite, but that's okay. Kinda, if you think about it. Kinda. But only if you think about it. All right, here we go. Putting this... Please tell me I only uploaded that one thing. I had everything highlighted when I clicked that. Only export .zip, please. Okay, good. Great, 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 great. Okay, what did I change? Updated. Today is the real combat was the trouble we had along the way. Updated 9/27/24. Okay, not the fanciest updates, but we'll do it. Assets by Pixel Tuner added in scenery. We'll say scenery assets. Chasing down hikers need to be innocent people need to be chased down first. So the thing is they should honestly stop running after you convert them, but that's okay. Innocent people need to be chased down before converting. Before becoming monsters. Game over should work now. Okay, there we go. Updated. Save it. Let's see. I don't know. Hopefully it's actually there and functioning and stuff. Time will tell. You get a few extra minutes anyways because your timer's off by a bit. But who's paying attention? That's true. All right. Looks like it works. So I'm gonna keep playing it in the stream after this. Yeah. So guys, there's another stream. I don't know if you know that, but there's a whole other stream we're gonna do right after this. I'm about to start that stream. Leave a thumbs up before you go. Hit that thumbs up button on this stream if you came here and you haven't done it yet. Thank you for doing that. It helps so very much if you thumb up this stream. I put a link in the chat to the next stream. When this one ends, it's gonna take you right over there. It's just gonna take you there, so you don't even have to worry about it. We're gonna say topic iterate / combat. Let me make the other one public. I don't know if I spelled it right, but I tried. Thumb it up for me, guys. Thumb it up. I'm going to try this game out. We're going to see if I managed to get the game over going. You can't see if I did. We need to find out in the moment. We must find out in the moment. All right, so that stream is up. Again, this is going to jump you right over there. Good job, everybody. Let's go see what you made. If you're watching this after the live stream, by the way, tap or click in the top right, and you can see me checking out all those other games. All right, see you there. I'll see you there. Let's go to the other stream.